Good morning, you gorgeous lot. Welcome to day one of our phone detox week. This group is now all about creating mindful habits so you feel in control of your time, your money and your destiny and your daily life, even when the shiz hits the fan, because those inevitable challenges and those unexpected things are going to keep coming at you, whether you like it or not. So what we're intending to do is ensure that you have the headspace and the tools and the calm, regulated nervous system in order to deal with these things, create that space for you to, and that time for you to be able to deal with them without getting stressed, without feeling really overwhelmed all the time. So you're always responding in a calm way. So with phone detoxing, as normal, my internet's gone funny. There we go. With phone detoxing, there are things that we are aiming to do. Okay, so the two biggest things, well, there's three actually, but for the phone detoxing, the two biggest things that I hear my lovely ladies who I work with talk about regularly, all the time, in fact, is the fact that you've got no time in your busy days, that you're like always chasing your tail, that you never feel like you're achieving what you set out to achieve, that you run out of time for the things you want to be doing, that and two, that you don't feel present enough. You don't feel present enough in your own life, as in like you feel like life is passing you by. You feel like you're, like time is moving so fast that you're kind of missing those key moments. But also that you're not actually feeling present with your kids. You're not feeling like you're spending as much time with them as you would like to. Now, I know, like for me, I wanted to become a mum because I want to have them as friends. I want to spend time with them. I want to enjoy them. I want to create memories with them. And when we're constantly on the go all the time, it's really, really hard. And I know that you're working. I know there's a house to clean. I know that there's, children to ferry here, there and everywhere. I know there's dinners to cook, and, there's husbands, potentially partners, who, you want to spend time with as well. And it's really hard. The reality is really, really hard to actually get it all in to the days, because there is a finite amount of time in the day, although time, as we know it, is a man-made concept. So time actually doesn't exist, but that is a whole other story. But when you can change your perspective on time, it majorly helps. However, for today, for this week, so Monday to Sunday, we're going to be detoxing. This isn't about you turning your phone off all week. Let me make that really, really clear right now. This isn't about you having to turn your phone off all week. Okay, this is about you deciding a way to limit your phone usage. So for example, my intentions, I've got two intentions here. I'm setting the intention to not look at my phone when I wake up to after the boys have gone to school. And then from when the boys get home after school, they get home about 4:30. They've already been back to school for about 3 weeks now, here in Scotland, until after dinner. Because those are the times that I know are my times, and I'm like most likely to feel overwhelmed in my life. The busy times, the things when the times when things tend to go wrong. Like this morning, for example, my son got really upset about something, and I'm so glad that I hadn't looked at my phone, that I was kind of ahead of time. So I got up early. Hey lovely, thanks for joining. I got up when my alarm went off. I did my yoga practice for 10 minutes, which is something that I've chosen to do, and movement is something that's really, really important to me, and I teach my ladies inside my program, which is Unshakable Mama. And then I was there like making breakfast. I was making peanut butter on toast, if you like peanut butter, let me know, because I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone likes it. My husband can't stand it. In fact, he won't even kiss me when I've had peanut butter. But yeah, but because I'd already created, you know, this time, I wasn't distracted. I did not have the distraction of having the phone. I didn't disappear down this hole. Even if you look at your phone for just a few moments, you start thinking about other stuff, or, you know, things that you want to respond to later, or you might just get tempted to respond to a friend in a comment, or share a story, or look online for something. So if you, like for me, I've set that intention and that distraction is completely eliminated. Like our phones, this is a very unpopular truth here, our phones are a huge time waster. Our phones are a huge distraction. And I learned that when I started detoxing, I felt so much more in control of my time. I actually have more time. So this morning I was able to help my son and support my son without being distracted. I was fully present, fully in the room with him, and I could help him. I have had instances where my children have said to me, "Mum, get off the phone. You're on the phone again." And my original kind of response was, "But I work online." But I realised that I needed to firm up my boundaries around my time, the time I spend on my phone. I was spending far too long on my phone, and I wasn't actually being productive on my phone either. Whereas now I've got stronger boundaries, and I'm aiming to strengthen them even more this week. And it would just feel so good. So it's actually a really hard topic to do a live about, because obviously we're trying to phone detox, digital detox. So I've done my digital detox for this morning, and I will do it again this afternoon, and I will talk to you about my experience and how it's gone. So obviously I've been talking to you about this morning and how I was able to better support my son because I was more present and I had more headspace for that. And so we'll see how it goes after school. You know, I've got some jobs to do. I like to finish work when the boys get home from school. Ideally, I don't always, that's the thing, and I'm often on my phone. And I'm often on my phone when I'm cooking dinner, and then dinner takes longer to cook, and then the boys go to bed later. You know, we're ending up showering later, they're going to bed later. My husband and I have less time in the evenings. So there's this whole knock-on effect as a result of this phone distraction. So this is me saying, please help me. Please hold me accountable. I will hold you accountable. So let me know in the comments what you intend to do this week. How and when you intend to detox this week from your phone. It can be from as little as, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day. So you might just decide not to keep your phone in your bedroom. That you might decide to use an actual alarm clock instead of your phone to wake you in the morning, because then that eliminates that distraction of scrolling first thing in the morning, and you can just get out of bed. You can, switch your phone off for a set time, maybe, as I said, 5 or 10 minutes a day. You could just turn your notifications off for a set time, or for the whole week maybe, and just check in now and then into social media. You could turn your phone on silent for a set time and, put it aside and then get back to people later, because that's the other thing. It's like we don't have to get back to people straight away. Like, you are living a life. And I think it's really unreasonable to expect people to respond straight away. It's like, when you say to your child, look, I'm just in the middle of something, just wait. Just wait a minute, or I'm talking to somebody, just let me finish what I'm saying. But it's that kind of thing. So you need to do that boundaries for yourself. It's okay not to reply to people straight away. Or one of the tricks that I've practiced over the years, and I do a lot, is I try to leave my phone in a different room. So if I'm in the kitchen with my family, I will leave my phone in the lounge or in my office, for example. So there's lots of different things you can play with. So let us know in the comments what you intend to do. I'll share more about how it's helped me over the week. But I promise you, like, it really has created me so much more headspace. I had time off social media over the summer holidays, and for the first time in years, I actually felt bored one afternoon, which sounds like a really crazy thing to say, but I really enjoyed feeling bored. Like, I'd done the washing and whatever, and I was just hanging out with my kids in the afternoon. I'd finished work, I had the afternoon off. I gave myself the afternoon off, choose my own hours. And we were like, oh, well, let's just have another game of Uno then. And it was just really fun. It was just really nice. And we managed to do a lot of stuff that we wouldn't normally have time for. So like we did some painting over the summer. Yeah, it just means that, you know, when I'm doing a job, I'm fully doing that job, because that's another thing. Multitasking doesn't exist. Your mind cannot cope with multitasking. Like that, you can't multitask. There's science behind it. So if you're trying to be on your phone while doing something, it doesn't necessarily work. I mean, obviously listening to something like this, that's different. If you're trying to, you know, cook tea and send text messages, it doesn't work. You can only do one thing at a time. So the whole idea is that you're going to feel like you're reclaiming your time. So I'd be really interested to know, like, how this goes for you, like over the week. How much time are you actually reclaiming this week? Last week, through my intentional actions and phone usage, because I'm practicing this all the time, it is a practice. It's a choice that you have to make. My phone told me this morning when I went on it that I'd used my phone 45 minutes less last week than I had the week before. So I'm really interested to know, like, how that goes for you. You can check your phone usage. And yeah, it's so simple, it's so effective, and the knock-on effect for you and your family is powerful. You won't believe it until you try it. So just try it. Make the choice, make the decision. So I'm going to love you and leave you for now, and I am going to see you tomorrow live. And once again, let me know what you intend to do, how often you want to phone detox, when you're going to phone detox, how it's going to work for you amongst your routine. Please invite your friends to this community, because the more the merrier. My mission is to support as many frazzled working mums as possible to feel calm, to regulate your nervous systems, to reclaim your time, to make more money than ever. Because when your nervous system's calm, you can actually, and you're practicing gratitude, you're really grateful and really present in your own life, you start attracting what you want. And if that's money, then you'll start to find money in funny places, like on the floor in the supermarket, at the park. And that is a real story. Like, that's happened to me recently. Your husband gets a pay rise, for example. You get a pay rise, you get a promotion. Things start to happen in strange ways because you let yourself, because your nervous system is calm and you're not constantly pushing, striving. There is this is a whole domino effect. What we are doing through these mindful habits is building a toolbox of calming, nervous system regulating, mindfulness practices, mindfulness mindset and manifestation practices that you can build upon, and they'll snowball, and you'll start living the life that you know you're here for. You know, I know that you want to get out of Groundhog Day, and I know that you know that there's more to life for you. If only you could figure out how to start. I'm telling you, this is how you start, through these tiny, simple, 2-minute, little and often, quick, simple, effective mindfulness, mindset, manifestation practices. You will start to bring the life and the things and the passions and dreams that you want in life, that you desire in life, to your reality. You start to become that person that you need to be. So invite your friends, the more the merrier. Invite your friends. If they come, start to play, join in, you will get a ticket. You'll get an entry into our prize draw to win free coaching, a copy of Highter magazine, which is a beautiful, fresh, hot off the press, mindful and sustainable living and fashion magazine, and it's just really beautiful. And that is worth what did I pay for it? It's worth about £18.50, £20, 22 euros. So that will be coming to you. And also free coaching inside my program, Unshakable Mama. You can come join me. Like, if you want to fast track these practices, these mindful habits, if you want to get, like the results inside Unshakable Mama are phenomenal. Like within 3 weeks, people are getting new jobs, or they're improving relationships with their husbands, with their children. They're actually getting out of the house on time to get to school. Like, school mornings aren't such a rush. A bowl of spilt cereal suddenly isn't such a massive deal and something to get really upset about, because you're choosing constantly how to respond mindfully, and your nervous system is calm and soothed and regulated. That is the key here. It's regulating your nervous system, calming your nervous system. So yeah, invite your friends. Let us know what you're up to this week, as in like what you're intending to, what you're committing to, in order to reclaim your time, to free up your time so you can feel more present with your kids. Sending you loads and loads of love. Have a wonderful day.